Welcome to Haunted Chronicles, where the Bayou runs deep, and so do its secrets. I'm your host, Candy, and tonight we follow the swing of an axe and the trail of a curse through New Orleans and the swamps behind. This is Blood on the Bayou. It began in May of 1918, a quiet neighborhood, a locked door, and then blood. Joseph and Catherine Maggio were found in their home, their skulls crushed, their throats cut. A straight razor had been left behind, but the killer had also used an axe. And just like that, New Orleans had a new name whispered in terror, the Axeman. Over the next year, the Axeman struck again and again, always at night, always breaking through a panel in the back door. The victims, often grocers of Italian descent, fueling speculation that the killer was targeting the community out of prejudice or vengeance. He never stole anything. He had killed swiftly, violently, and vanished, leaving the weapon behind. Police were baffled, citizens terrified, newspapers obsessed, but it wasn't just the murders that made this case infamous. It was the letter. In March of 1919, the Times received a letter allegedly from the Axeman himself. He claimed he'd spare anyone playing jazz music the night of March 19th. I am very fond of jazz music, and I swear by all the devils in the nether regions that every person shall be spared whose home has a jazz band in full swing. So that night, New Orleans did something strange. It shut down, it turned up the volume, dance halls were packed, bands were played in homes, the streets pulsed with music and fear. True to his word, no one died that night, but the Axeman would kill again. And then, as suddenly as he came, he was gone. Vanished into the fog of history, his identity never confirmed. Was he a hitman, a hate-driven vigilante, a madman who craved chaos, or, as some whispered, something darker, a demon who danced to jazz and fled on fear? Who knows? So, just 30 miles outside of New Orleans lies Manchac Swamp. It's dense, murky, quiet until it isn't. Legends say a woman named Julie White once lived near the swamp, a local voodoo priest, feared and revered. And on her deathbed, Julie was heard chanting one final curse. One day, this town will die with me. And when the funeral came, so did the hurricane. A massive storm swept through the region, destroying 3 villages and claiming hundreds of lives. Her prophecy fulfilled, but her spirit, some say, never left. Now today, visitors report glowing eyes watching from the trees, footsteps in the water where no one walks, and always whispers. Some say they hear Julie's voice, low, rhythmic, almost a hum, echoing through the Spanish moss. Fishermen refuse to cast nets near her alleged resting place, and even the alligators is said to avoid the area completely. Boats have been found adrift, engines running, their passengers missing, and when the fog settles in, the swamp feels like it breathes, alive and watching. Still think the bayou sleeps? Here are 3 creepy facts to haunt your night. Honey Island swamp monster described as half man, half alligator, with glowing eyes and webbed hands. Sightings date back to the 1960s, and many claim it's more intelligent than any known animal. There's the cursed bayou roads. Drivers on Louisiana Route 22 have been reported seeing a phantom hitchhiker who vanishes when passed, or worse, appears in the back seat. Heck no. Someone's in my back seat that I didn't invite. That's a no for me. I'm out. So, New Orleans Voodoo Museum staff have reported items rearranging themselves. One candle allegedly relit on camera during a tour for paranormal investigators. From the axe-wielding phantoms to the vengeful priestesses, the Bayou doesn't forget, and certainly doesn't forgive. So thanks for joining me on Haunted Chronicles. Catch me on the next episode, Vanishing Villages. If you're drawn to cursed towns and crimes that never sleep, make sure to hit that like button and follow for more, and share the fear. You can find me on YouTube at Haunted Podcast, TikTok at Haunted Chronicles. If you got your own story to share, feel free to email me at hauntedpodcast@gmail.com. Until next time, stay curious and stay haunted.